In this lesson, we're going to use the properties of logarithms to rewrite expressions. In this example, we're asked to use the properties of logarithms to rewrite the expression. When you're asked to rewrite a log, if you see it in short form or what we call a single log, and to rewrite it means simply to just expand it as much as possible using the properties of logarithms. So I'm going to begin first by focusing our attention on the radical here. This is square root. We can remove this radical and rewrite it in exponential form. Recall that square root written as a fraction would be 1/2. So let's go ahead and rewrite that expression in exponential form. So now we have that rational expression raised to the 1/2 power. And recall that the power property of logarithms states that if you have a power in your log, you can move that power out in front of the log. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, that's called the power property of logarithms. Now we're going to focus our attention on the rational expression itself here. And that leaves us to the quotient property of logarithm, which states that you would just simply take the log base 2 top, take away the bottom. So log base 2 of 5x to the 7th, take away log base 2 of y cubed, which, by the way, we can go ahead and leave the 1/2 out outside. So we'll put the quotient property within a parentheses. Okay, next we can focus our attention on the first log here. You notice you have two terms, 5 times x to the 7th power. We can expand that using the product rule. We would have log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of x to the 7th power. So there you have it. Our next step now is we're going to focus our attention on these exponents. We have two exponents here. We have an exponent of 7 for the second log, and for the third log we have an exponent of 3. We can go ahead and use the power rule and move them out front of their log. So there you have it. And one last step to write this as, an expanded log. We can just simply distribute the 1/2 to each log, distribute it to each term. And so when we do so, it's going to look like so. And there you have it. We have rewritten the expression or the logarithms using properties